So, finally had a chance to watch this one. Yeah, I've been like just scrimming through shows and movies now. I'm into it. We're right into it. Loving all these catching up that I'm doing these days. So, as expected, I was not surprised. It was pretty good, but it was not as good as I thought it would be. And I was actually surprised of a lot of the elements of the story, how I thought they were going to go, or based on the stuff and the description and stuff that I've seen of this and the clips I've seen, you would think, oh, this is going to be this dark and it's going to go in detail in this aspect of it or the killer aspect of it and all. But it actually like strayed away from that and it focused a lot more the cop and the gangster, which I think was a bit of a disappointing thing. I think they should have done a bit more with the devil since the devil is part of the title. Like, it's not just the gangster and the cop going against someone and that's just a name. The devil is like equally as part of the title of the movie. So it's like you expect that the time given to that character would be a bit more. Now, as far as like the characters go, like this is pretty good. It where it needs to go dark when it should have, it does. And it's just you just need more. So those aspects of it, how like the psyche of this character kind of goes, the devil, it's pretty disturbing. It's disturbing. I just wish they touched upon it more because you do see him doing stuff, and again, also he only appears like really appears like towards like hour into the movie where we actually like see his face. So most of it is like we just kind of see cuts of his face. We really don't know who this is. When he shows up, the face of the makeup and all, it you can tell. Okay, this man has issues, like real big issues, and you expect that, like the way he's doing things, just about nowhere in the world, just killing everyone that he just goes by. It's literally there's no hello. I think this man just kills everybody. He's like just comes by, and it's actually pretty sadistic the way they do that story. As far as the cop and the gangster stuff, that's actually more hilarious than like serious. Like the way they handle these characters is actually like there's comedic stuff in there. It's not comedy, but they're full of life, kind of a thing. And I do like they touched upon how like the gangster has its limits. It's like they have limits to it. Like, yeah, they're gonna go this much. They're still in the world of violence, but there's a full stop. You're not gonna go beyond that. No children or families and stuff. You're gonna stick to the gangsters, gangster versus gangsters, and that's what we're gonna stick to. So I like that morality there. And Don Lee played that beautifully. And he's really good at anything, but he really played it beautifully. I love that aspect of it. The cop. This is the first time I actually seen him in a Korean movie, so I'm not too sure his previous work or anything like that. But he played the character really well. Now coming back to the devil, this is where it was like, okay, towards the second half, they should have added a lot more. There was a backstory to it. It's given to us through information that the cop finds, but they really don't delve more into it. And the way it all ends and everything, there should have been a bigger ending. Just because it just feels like Don Lee finally gets to him. They finally got to the devil, and it's like, and then that's it. It ends not on a cliffhanger, but kind of feels like it ends on a cliffhanger, where the ending you're expecting of it, and like the devil, the character, you just expected a lot more story. So even though the movie is really good, the way some of the moments that happen in the movie, you feel like they should have been changed or placed differently. There's especially that one sequence with that little girl. It should have happened early. I think it would have added more weight for them, like the cop and the gangster, to really like team up, and why they're really going after the devil. It's like, okay, this is it. You don't like, obviously killing is wrong, but then the child, like that is it. We gotta get him. It would have added more weight. It happens like more towards the end, and it's like, okay, it's like the placement, and like it should have been just a bit more dark. And the devil, like the character, is played beautifully, but there's not enough time given to that character, and I think they should have added more, especially when it's again part of the title. So overall, really good movie. If you have not seen it, you should definitely watch it, because it again reminds us how like movies should be versus like how the Hollywood of today, or most of the movies happening in Hollywood, happen So with all these messages and this is like a story. The characters feel real, and you can connect to it, and you're like, yep, that's the movie you want to watch. It's a movie. You can not worry about all the messages, but actually watch a movie with a good story. So I actually thoroughly enjoyed it, even though I do think there are missteps. So that's kind of my take on this one. Have you seen this one yet or not? Leave a comment below. Let me know on your thoughts. Other than that, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for all the support. I'll see you all soon. Until then, ta-da. A-cap.